Together, growing in faith, changing communities.
The story is told of a family that came to South Africa on vacation. This was a family from somewhere overseas. They came to South Africa to see our beautiful landscape and our mountain ranges. And while they were there on vacation, unfortunately on those dirt roads on the mountain, the car rolled over into a ditch and they perished. Unfortunately, they died. One person who did not die or survive the accident was a family pet monkey. He was the only one that seemed to make it out alive. And this wasn't a normal monkey, it was a rather smart monkey. So the police was investigating the incident, had only the monkey to tell to. And then he spoke to the monkey, said, at the time of the accident, what was the father of the house doing? The monkey was like this. So he was fighting, and he says, yes. And what about the mother? What was she doing? The monkey was like this again. So she was fighting as well. So they were fighting together, and the monkey says, yes. What about the baby boy? What was he doing at the time of the accident? The monkey goes like this. So the boy was sleeping, yes. What about his sister? What was he doing at the time of the accident? The monkey goes like this. She was sleeping as well. What about you? What were you doing at the time of the accident? The monkey goes like this. So you were the one who was driving the vehicle, hence it goes into a ditch. But here's the question. Who's driving your life? Who has the driver's seat in your life? Most of us are so proficient in so many things. We are good businessmen or businesswomen. We are good leaders, we are powerful in the place where we work. And the temptation is to say, when I'll grab some of it and I'll give some of it to God. We're exactly like that monkey. We're behind the steering wheel of something that we can't control. Our lives have to totally depend on God. All that we have to give to God. God has to be in charge of our lives. As we're celebrating the fourth Sunday of Easter, we still in that spirit, that joy that indeed Christ has risen from the dead. But I always compare Easter to Lent. Do you ever see how Catholics are serious in Lent? We become nicer people. We pray a little more. We give more in alms. We seem to be a bit of a better people for those 40 days in preparation for Lent. But then, in preparation for Easter, but then it seems to just stop. When Easter comes, when we are supposed to go out there and live our fullest life as Christians, we just don't budge. It's as if we are just waiting for Christ to rise from the dead, and then we all go back to our normal lives. Then we all go back to what is normal. There's something very telling in our first reading today. It's so important that if the events that we read in today's first reading did not take place, you and I wouldn't be here today. For the first time, the disciples look outside of the Jewish people to start preaching the gospel. They say they go to now turn to Gentiles, which is you and me, people who are not born of the Jewish culture or the Jewish religion. They go out and they start preaching the gospel to the four corners of the earth. And in that way, you and I receive the message of Christ. You and I receive what Christ wants of us, or the new way that we are supposed to live as people baptized in His name, and even greater as people who are fed at His altar. Am I still a proper Christian? Am I still living my Christian life to the fullest? Here's the problem, guys, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but here's the problem to us as Christians. We think that Christianity often comes and we start doing different things. We forget the life that Christ has called us to live. Some of us, as we sit here among our family members, we will speak to each other. But we form the same view and we say we go to receive Christ who is love and who is peace. Some of us at work, people don't get along because wherever I am, when I leave, people are bound to fight because I cannot end a conversation without referring to someone and something that they've done. Christianity is meant to be taken out of here. Church should be, if you like, a filling station. We should come here, get that spirit, and then go out and live it to the fullest. There are some people that we're going to meet in our lives who never even read the Bible. You are meant to be the Word of God for them. You are meant to be the light in their eyes. You are meant to be, as Christ says, the salt of the earth. Unless we Christians change, this world is never going to change. Unless we start to effect change, there's no change that's going to take place. Unless we start to take our Christianity seriously, no one is going to take us seriously. I always remember the quote of Gandhi. It says, I like the idea of Christ. It's these Christians that I can't stand. And rightly so. Because if you notice Jesus in his whole earthly ministry, he always fought against Pharisees. He always had an argument with Pharisees. And Pharisees were not necessarily bad people. The only thing with Pharisees is that what came out of their mouth and the life that they lived were two separate things. A Christian has to be one. What I confess with my mouth and the life that I live have to go hand in hand. This world is in distress, and it's us. It's up to each and every one of us to try to effect some sort of change, and we start that by the life that we live. Simple example: we've got our brothers and sisters who are every road in Durban who are asking for something. And we'll never finish them, but I understand that we'll never have something to give to each and every one of them. But some of us have become numb to them. They are just people who are pestering us, who are standing on the road. Even if I've got something to give, it has become second nature to say, I don't have. The suffering of another person has sort of lost its effect on me. The suffering and the going hungry of other people no longer affects me. No longer moves me. There's nothing that I feel that I can do. There's something that we need to change. If Christ is the driver in our life, if Christ is the one who's got control, if Christ is the one who is leading us, then we cannot be like this. We cannot continue living lives that we are living. Maybe then you hadn't given it all to God. Maybe it's a large majority of your life you have been holding to yourself and thinking that you are going to control it. And maybe as a result, it hasn't got you very far. Here's the beauty about our God. You can always start again. You can always go back to Him. And He doesn't even ask where you come from and why you so late. Like we see Him on the cross, He always has His arms open to us. He's always willing to receive us. Yes, we fall. And sometimes it's okay to fall. Christ Himself fell 3 times. But the trick is always rising. And hear me well, I'm not for 1 second presuming that living the proper and a pure Christian life is simple. It is struggling. But we know that we won't struggle alone. We know that God is there to give us strength. We know that God is there to keep us strong. In the last 2 weeks, we read about 2 people in the Gospel. 3 weeks ago, we read about Thomas and his lack of faith. Then last week, we read about Peter, who had to sort of tell Christ again how much he loves him. Those guys ran away. In the most difficult time in Christ's life, they were nowhere to be seen. back, the first thing he says to them is, peace be with you. He doesn't fight. He doesn't ask questions. So maybe this is time for some of us to come back home, to come back to God, to come back and find the love of Christ. God has so much in store for so many of us, but He's waiting for us to turn to Him. He's waiting for us to have a proper relationship with Him. He's ready for us to love Him. And unfortunately, coming into Mass, giving connection, receiving communion, and going back home doesn't mean we've got a relationship with Him. We need to be back. Our prayer life needs to be back. The way that we do things needs to be back. For example, as a mother, besides praying as a family, do you pray alone? Do you pray alone for your husband, for your household, for your children? As a husband and father, except praying with the family, do you pray alone? Do you say, thank you, God, for the wife that you gave me, the beautiful wife, but presuming that she's beautiful, and the children that are there, and that I've got work, and that I've got a roof over my head, and then I drive a car to work. You can't just wake up like a car and just get into the shop, get into a car, and then life goes on as if you are leading your own life. We need to remember that unless Christ is in charge, unless we keep Jesus is steering wheel, like that unfortunate family, and like that silly monkey who we'll find ourselves on the other side of the cliff. Amen.